it's Patrick, and welcome to some more electric vehicle news. It's been really busy since my last update, lots of stuff going on. Tesla tweeted out the very first image of the very first Cybertruck off the line in Giga, Texas. And you can see the workers there, they got their little hand signs up that are kind of like the odd shape of the Cybertruck. Really going to come out this year. They're talking about doing deliveries at the end of Q3. In the earnings call for the quarter, they mentioned the end of this year for the Cybertruck. And without skipping a beat, Ford released pricing update on the Ford F-150 Lightning. That's what I'm sitting in right now. And it dropped on the higher trims $10,000, which puts it back in the bracket for the tax credit, which is another $7,500. A little annoying because I was going to sell this vehicle to get the Cybertruck. And it just dropped a significant amount in value, which, to be fair, just happened with a bunch of Tesla owners earlier this year when Tesla lowered their pricing as well. Also at the earnings call, they're going to allow for just this quarter only to transfer full self-driving from a Tesla you already own to a new Tesla purchase. $15,000, you can transfer it. And you don't even have to sell the car. So if you wanted to keep your old car and it goes to another family member or whatever, or you end up selling, you could sell it privately later. It removes the full self-driving from the old one and it transfers it to the new one. And this is something that people have been asking for forever, and they're caving. Elon called it amnesty. So this one time they're going to allow you to do the transfer, which is pretty cool. Like if you got a vehicle when they first announced FSD, and it was only I can't remember if it was like $2,000 on top of whatever the previous autopilot was, but it was less than half probably. Yeah, now you can get it transferred. It would be better if it was like a permanent thing where you could transfer it between vehicles. But I guess the subscription route's kind of the way to go, because $15,000 is a lot of money, $200 a month, and then you do just transfer it from vehicle to vehicle. Especially when Tesla is giving trades that say, $30,000 on a vehicle from 5 years ago. And if full self-driving is worth $15,000, that means your vehicle is technically only worth $15,000. I don't know. They say they count the value of it, but I don't know. It's weird. Like, they say it's not worth as much, mainly because of the higher mileage on the vehicle. Well, if that's the case, if you had an older, higher mileage vehicle and you want to buy FSD, then maybe it should cost less as well. So if they're saying it's only worth like $7,000 because the vehicle's got like 80,000 miles, maybe if you had purchased a used 80,000 mile Tesla, you could buy FSD for, the $8,000. I don't know. What do you guys think? This is crazy. Like, FSD is weird because it's just software. I mean, the hardware too, but you pay to activate it. The hardware's already there. It's a very new problem, I guess, in the automotive world. Speaking of full self-driving, Elon also shared that they're talking with a major OEM to license it out. So other car manufacturers might have autopilot and full self-driving in the coming years. Ford was the first to fall in line with the North American charging standard, the Tesla connector and supercharging. So maybe they're the ones that are going to switch, because they kind of ended their big development of their version of full self-driving. That would be pretty cool, getting full self-driving on on the Ford vehicles. And at GM, probably not, because they've got their own Cruise division, so I doubt it's them. Or it could be a littler car manufacturer that just doesn't want to have to pay for the resources and instead just license it from Tesla. Either way, it'd be really cool to have more options of vehicles that have the Tesla technology built into them. Speaking of which, Nissan finally joined for the North America charging standard. They're going to switch over just like everybody else. 2025 models are going to have the plug. Let me know what you guys think about this. I've been out here a little too long. My lights went out. I'm in the dark. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. I will do as many videos as long as you guys are watching. Thank you so much. You can follow me on Twitter, or as Elon's calling it, the X app now. I'm at Walking Crow here on the Tesla Trip YouTube channel. You can email me, pox@twosmartguys.com. Thanks. Bye.